Good morning everyone. So in today's video I thought I would try and create the perfect morning routine. In the spirit of participating in Project 50, which I've been doing these past couple of weeks, I wanted to make sure I had the perfect morning routine created, as one of the key factors in Project 50 is that you have a 1 hour uninterrupted morning routine. I wanted to do my skincare and other various things, so I thought in this video today I would take you through my morning routine. Although my morning routine is going to look slightly different today just because it is the weekend and not a working day. So even though it's the weekend, I still got up pretty early, and the first thing I always do when I get up is I make my bed. Just because I feel that sets the mind up correctly, it starts off with a clean environment, and it's a really good thing to do. Then the next thing I always do is I always go to the toilet, and then after that I have breakfast. So something that works really well for me in the morning is I have to have breakfast straight away. I know there's some people who can skip breakfast and that works really well for them, but I am not one of those people. I must have my breakfast in the morning because it just sets me up, makes me feel good, and gives me the energy I need. So this morning I'm going for a crunchy nut and some nice orange juice just to wash it down with. I will have some water later because I'm trying to get into the habit of drinking more water rather than squash and lots of orange juice, which is bad for you. Also, my morning breakfast always consists of cereal. I mean, I have different types of cereal up there, but today I'm going for crunchy nut. I always have cereal, it's my go-to. So once I've made breakfast, the next thing I like to do is I like to eat my breakfast in front of the TV in the morning, and I normally watch an episode of Big Bang. I think the fact that I'm watching a comedy and like a sitcom kind of show it makes me feel happy in the morning, which is a really important thing to me because I want to start... Shh. Thank you. Because I want to start my day off nice and happy and positive, so watching something light-hearted whilst I'm eating my breakfast just makes me feel really good. Another really important thing I feel it is key to remember is that everyone's morning routine is going to look completely different. What they're able to do, what they feel comfortable doing, and what works well for them. Oh. I don't know about anyone else, but I've been suffering from cold after sore throat recently, and just all through January, part of December as well. It's just been reoccurring, so I'm sorry if I constantly feel ill in these videos, but there is literally nothing I can do about it. It's just, it keeps coming back, and it's yeah, not nice. Breakfast done, time for a shower. Let's get dressed.
Guess I never really had the chance to speak my mind. Never thought you would hear it. Oh, and if you run, baby, I will follow. Every time I show you what I'm feeling, you got me going, can't control. Fingers crossed you take me home. So play me all night, hold me tight, keep me in the spotlight. Show me what it's all.
Now that I'm all washed, dressed, I've had breakfast, I've fed my goldfish, next on the agenda is I want to give the flat a little bit of a clean up because that'll make my space feel a lot tidier, and mentally I will feel a lot clearer. So once I've done that, then I will be able to sit down, and as part of my Project 50 challenge, I will be doing a bit of reading. Just a small bit of washing up liquid, you know, just a small one. So just giving the flat a quick spruce up and clean. Now the space feels a lot cleaner, tidier, and just all round more comfortable to be in. So as I said earlier, as part of my Project 50 challenge, I have to read 10 pages of a book every day. Now I started off this challenge reading Atomic Habits, and I've gotten fair way through, nearly sort of what, quarter of a way through that book, but then I stopped because I remembered that one of my friends had given me the latest volume of Heartstopper. Now, I have all of the other volumes of Heartstopper which I've read before. I haven't read this one before, and once I started reading it I could not put the book down. Basically, for anyone that doesn't know, it's kind of like a comic book slash manga style of story writing, and I absolutely love reading those. I find it so much easier to read, particularly because I'm dyslexic. So once I started reading that book, I could not put it down. So I've read way more than the 10-page average, but I have finished the whole of this Heartstopper Volume 5, and I am now back on finishing Atomic Habits, which is a really good book. It's just a lot more wordy, so I think I just struggled to sort of stay consistent with that one, whereas with Heartstopper I just found it easy to fly through it. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm quite far through this book already, so we're going to keep it up. Let's do it. Literally what I just preached this morning by having my environment in a nice, clean and tidy order. Environment often matters more and helps with motivation. Could not have said it better myself. But yeah, that's basically my whole morning routine. As I said, it's not mega productive. It's not me going out doing ice baths and doing all these crazy things and eating lots of fruit and things like that. It is what works well for me, and this is a weekend one, and a weekend one is normally more chilled. I wake up earlier during the week, and my time frame to get everything done for my morning routine is a lot shorter, mainly because obviously I have to go to work. So yeah, it's a lot different to my work week morning routine, but this is the one that I have found works best for me. Wakes me up in a positive sort of mindset. I get dressed so I feel good and washed. I clean my environment so it's nice and, you know, good for my mind. And then I'm prepped and ready for the day. And then now, after doing a bit of reading, I'm going to go out with my family and do a bit of exercise, part of the Project 50 challenge, and we're going to go for a walk in the park. So let's go.